Alright guys, welcome back to another One Piece Fighting Path video. Now today's video will be a little bit different than usual because I planned on earlier this week. If you see my community post, I've been sick recently. Let me say that first. So I planned on doing earlier last week a one-on-one mode gameplay. You know, I was gonna make it a series. Every day I was gonna play with a different character or a group of different characters and give some dialogue and stuff. And then I got sick. It was awful, but I'm not sick anymore, hence why I'm making this video. So I'd like to talk to you guys, you know, have a little discussion, because what I've been seeing in the community lately is a little unsettlement. You know, it's some resistance going on between the players, and I feel like the community as a whole. You know, we got some people quitting. Some people are saying that the meta's too broken, the meta's too overpowered, the characters are too crazy. Fujitora's gravity hits me and I can't move. Bad devs, L devs. And I just want to give a little quick discussion about that while showing you guys some of my 1v1 clips that I'll be playing while I'm talking. So we missed 1v1 mode, didn't get to make the series on it. That sucks. But today I want to ask you guys, do you really think this is the worst meta that we've had, or that these characters are really that broken? Is PvP really that unplayable for you? Now, me personally, I don't think it's that bad. I do think that we need more bans in ranked, and I do think that they need to be a little quicker with their nerfs. They've been quick with them in the past. I think Sabo got nerfed like a week or two after he came out. Frankie got nerfed like a month after he came out. Gear 4 came out and 2-3 weeks later he got nerfed, but there are still like 4 or 5 characters that haven't been nerfed yet that need to be adjusted. And once they get adjusted, I think the game will be in a better spot. But my answer, is this the worst meta? Are these the worst OP characters ruining the game, making everybody quit and stuff? No. No. Hell no.
No. No. No, 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 no.
Hell no. If you played this game for more than like 6 or so months, I want to say, you probably know that this isn't the worst meta. You know, any veteran player, I've been playing for over a year, any veteran player knows Shanks, Uta, Smoker, you weren't beating it. It was undefeatable. Not only was it undefeatable, but this was a team that was very hard to get for new players. Usually when a character's OP broken, let's say Cavendash, Usopp, Fujitora, these are characters that come on banners. You can just summon them, get them in a couple of days, one day if you're sweaty enough. But this team comprised of a character you had to play at least 5 weeks to get, a collector's character that never came back again, and the current banner character. So the easiest character to get was Shanks. That team wasn't hard to get, and if you had it, you were basically untouchable. Uta hadn't been nerfed yet, Smoker hadn't been nerfed yet, Shanks was still getting nerfed, but even with those little nerfs that he got, he was still dominating. The whole team was dominating. It sounds surprising because nobody plays Uta anymore. It's like, oh, Uda's ass, Smoker, you don't see Smoker as much, oh, Smoker's ass. These characters were really
many minutes later,
really good at one point. You feel me? They were really good, and they're not so good anymore because of such dominance. Almost every character that has came out at some point in time after their initial release, they get nerfed or adjusted. The devs don't just let characters run wild and loose and make you quit for a whole year. Shanks has been broken for a while, but Shanks has also been getting nerfed since he's came out. Every time skip character that's came out in the Straw Hats, they've been nerfed, except for Chopper because he's ass. But they've been nerfed in some way after their release, you know? Perona, time skip Perona was an OP busted character, top 5. If you don't believe me, you're not old enough in the game. You're a baby, you're a noob. Listen, time skip Perona used to ruin the game. She got nerfed, never seen her again. After that month, it was over with. No more time skip Perona. These nerfs and adjustments happen. It's whatever, whenever the devs want to do them. And that's where the problem comes. You might expect a character that's super busted on release to get nerfed immediately, and it takes them a while. Usopp still hasn't been nerfed. It's been almost 3 months. I keep adding time to it because it just feels that long. Usopp is crazy, ridiculous, and he's still going. But like I said, eventually they'll get to nerfing them. They'll get to touching them. There's a tournament coming up soon, and whenever those tournament players complain or say something, they usually listen. So hopefully those guys say something. And another thing I want to talk about, since we're on the topic of fighting path discussions, leaks. Now, if you're someone who doesn't know how the leak situation goes with fighting path, 9 times out of 10 nowadays, any leaks that you hear are more than likely hearsay. There are a couple reliable sources, but they're not nearly as many reliable sources as it used to be. So just take that into account. That, and a lot of people, they need clickbait. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want those views. They want to get that attention, so they'll clickbait you. The next characters that are going to come out, if you want my opinion on it, going to be Akainu and Mihawk this month. Next month, I suppose... Akainu, Mihawk. Next month we get Brook, and then to finish out the batch we'll get Bardo and Hercule. Not Hercule.
Inconceivable! His fury unappeased! Mr. Satan lets loose a merciless volley of blows!
Hercule, I'm ridiculous. Burgess. Burgess will be the battle pass to come out with Brook, and Baby 5 is going to be the battle pass that comes out in 3 weeks, I think. So that'll finish out the batch, and by Christmas time, New Year's, we'll get our new batch, which will have the whole Cake Island Luffy that got leaked, the Big Mom that got leaked, the Sanji. Those guys aren't coming no time soon, so don't stress your little head. Akainu and Mihawk is what you have to look forward to. But we'll get those reveals slowly but surely. The leaks come a lot slower than they used to because the most reliable leakers don't leak for the game anymore. So don't even try to look at, take everything with a grain of salt is what I'm trying to say about that. But back to the discussion that started this. What do you guys think? I want to know your opinions. Do you think this meta is too broken? Do you think that characters are coming out and being crazier? Because of course characters are gonna do that. With the show One Piece, I don't even watch the show, but I know, like, as the show progresses, the characters get crazier and crazier. The abilities get more and more powerful. We're gonna have dinosaurs and samurai and all types of stupid stuff coming in the game soon. And it's coming. You gotta be prepared for it. If you're not ready if you can't handle Fujitora dropping meteors on you now, you are not gonna be ready when Jack, King, and Queen are stomping, flying, and soaring through the arena and wrecking you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta prepare yourself. Me personally, I think I'm ready though. Let me know what you guys think though. I think I'm gonna cut this one here. I did want to give you guys some dialogue. I know you guys said that you do enjoy the voices, you enjoy the memes. I'm gonna make sure this has as many memes as I can fit into it.
All right, everyone! Who wants to poo?
We do!
Poo in the second grade toilets?
Yeah!
I'm recording this a couple days after the first part of this video, so there might be a little interlude or intermission in between. But since the first part of the video, I said it again. The patch notes and nerfs that I was mentioning in the previous part have actually dropped. It's actually a little under a week since then. And since those nerfs came, the thing that I said earlier, it happened. The game's a lot more adjusted now. Cavendish got nerfed. Usopp got nerfed. Sabo got nerfed. Basically, everybody who was unnerfed and taking advantage of that, they've been adjusted. And the game's a lot more balanced. Perfectly in time for Akainu to ruin it by breaking the game. If you haven't seen his skills or anything, he's crazy. Still skipping him. But he's crazy. He's crazy. I'll admit to it. I'll admit it. But anyway, my thoughts and opinions on the nerfs. In all honesty, I don't think any of the nerfs were too bad or crazy. Some people say that a lot of characters got killed because of the nerfs, like Law. Sanji got a nerf that I didn't see coming. Beige got nerfed. And a lot of those nerfs I do think might be unnecessary in some people's opinions, but they don't kill the character. You can still run the character the same. You just have to put a little bit more effort. Most nerfs that the game implements aren't to kill a character or make it to where nobody plays them. They're to make it to where the character is more balanced, or you have to work harder to get what the character's trying to do. Like Law, for example. They've been nerfing his rock so it's harder to teleport because people used to spam full map teleports the whole match. And you don't act like you didn't do it. You used to do it. Don't try to act holier than that. I remember you. But I say all that to say the nerfs were good and they were needed. They're probably going to nerf, more likely than not, Akainu, because Akainu's probably going to be broken on release. And that begs the question, why do the devs drop the characters so broken on release if they're just going to nerf them? Why would I summon for a character that's going to be real OP if they're just going to nerf them? Well, I'll tell you why. Because that's Fighting Path, baby. And that's the Fighting Path experience. If the devs really actually worked with any rhyme or reason, we'd probably be in a way better situation right now. Situation's not that bad, though. As compared to, I guess, some games. Not gonna say any names, but you know the ones. But with that out of the way, I think that's everything that I wanted to say in this video. I do have a series that I want to start in the works that should be coming up soon, as well as this time around for Akainu's banner and summoning. Since I don't want to summon for him on my main account, I'm going to make a vote in the polls. I think I've already made it by the time I'm recording this. And depending on what you guys vote is what I'll do. I'll either summon, make a gameplay of him, probably hate it, or I'll skip him, enjoy my tickets, and wait for the GOAT Brook to come out. It's up to you guys though. I'm putting it in your hands. And I think that's what I want to end this video on. So with that out of the way, thank you guys for watching.